right, welcome to Hometown Highlights Week 6, getting it started with a little Michael Jackson thriller. We're starting October early pretty much here at Hometown Highlights. Well, welcome back. We have another big week of dynamite blockbuster games lined up for you, none of which goes any bigger than the biggest rivalry in Northern Michigan every year. That would be Cadillac's Big North foe, TC Central and TC West. They had a little more at stake tonight, did the Trojans and Titans. Both entered the game 4-1. And more importantly, a chance to take a lead in those Big North Conference standings. And it was also a very special night at Thurlby Field. We'll show you some of the sights and sounds of the first ever Patriot game. The veterans were honored with free admission and had a special entrance. Players got the chance to shake their hands. And there was even a special Coast Guard flyover before this one. More than 10,000 plus people packed Thurlby tonight. If it's not a record, it's close. And the Titans, they would strike first. Grant Ellison with a 2-yard score there, but Central has some magic. And some magic is Ethan Campbell. Look at the footwork on Campbell. He dodges in and out of white shirts. It doesn't matter who's in his way. He's running 99 yards. Marchlet made sure I said that. 99 yards for the touchdown or the kickoff return. We are locked up at 7. Trojans through the air now. TJ Shepperly finds Drew Reamer, and that's going to cross the goal line, make it 14-7, black and gold lead. Then Campbell continues his work on the ground. Titans really did not have an answer for him in the first half. This is a about 20-yard score, makes it 21-7 at halftime, TC Central. Shepperly again in the air to start the third, and Campbell can catch as well. Multitasking is Mr. Ethan Campbell on a Friday night. 28-7 lead Trojans. Titans go through the air though. Donnie Sizik now finds his receiver Grant Bellino in the corner of the end zone. Brings TC West within 14, and at one point the Titans did get within a score 28-21, but Shepperly now does it on the ground himself. Huge rushing touchdown, makes it 35-21, and the black and gold, they win the 16th overall matchup in this series tonight, final 42-28. Let's go over to Ann with another big game on the lineup tonight.
Thanks, Harrison. There's still a few weeks left in the regular season, but the Northwest Conference Championship might as well have been on the line in an epic matchup between Kingsley and Glen Lake tonight. We pick it up in the first quarter here. Future Lakers stars all pumped up. The score is 0-0 until this Carter Lee keeper up the middle for the 2-yard score. 2-point conversion will put it at 8-0. Lakers driving again, ball on the Laker 38, and Carter Lee connects with Tyler Stachnik for the 38-yard catch. That will set up this next big play. Lee hands off to Anthony Sarzik, who cuts up the middle for a 24-yard score. Lakers up 14-0. The big hit now to the third quarter, 3rd and 2 on the 47 here. Lee hands off to Trevor Apsey, who busts loose and takes it all the way. He just keeps running. That'll put him up 22-0 at that point. Lakers go on to win easily tonight, 29-7. Another matchup within the conference championship implications, this time in the Highland Conference, as it was all Beale City in this one. Aggies run away with a win over the high-scoring Lake City Trojans, 43-8, to put them as the front runner in that conference race. Let's go over to Glowicki Field for a Lake Michigan Conference matchup between Elk Rapids and Grayling. Elks down 34-15 at halftime, but check out this return by Logan Santiri to start the second half. He eventually gets brought down around midfield, setting up a great drive by the Elks, where you'll see quarterback Eddie Shaw, who had to step out for a few plays, makes it to the end zone for the Elks. Do I dare call it a comeback at this point? Grayling gets the ball back, though, drives down the field, and Jake Swander's pass is intercepted by the Elks' Nate Wilson. Fortunately, Elks aren't able to score on this one. Ball goes back to the Vikings. Swander goes back to the air. You'll see here it's almost tipped again, but Scott Parkinson comes down with it in the end zone. The Vikings will go on to win 41-22.
A lot of high scoring in that one. Let's do a double dip in the Lake Michigan Conference, shall we? The Vuvuzelas were out in force in Kalkaska hosting Harbor Springs. Blazers up 21-7 in the third, but it's the Rams driving here. Charlie Dreyer puts this one in. Rams later get a 2-point conversion to make it 21-15, and they get a turnover here to help them out, jumping all over a football, but they would not score there. Here's Kalkaska's offense. Pretty much any play is up for grabs for them. Their offense could score at any time, no matter what the score. Zach Hill runs this one all the way, near 60-yard score. He had 222 yards in this one and 3 rushing touchdowns, and more importantly, a thumbs up from that future ball boy on the sidelines. Kalkaska wins 42-28. Well, halfway through the third quarter, the East Jordan Devil was out in force. Like I said, we're starting Halloween in October a little early on Hometown Highlights. Boyne City visiting East Jordan, a triple header of Lake Michigan games tonight. Boyne City's Connor Mills gets it down to the 10-yard line there. East Jordan would get the ball back, though. Noah Backus makes a nice pass to one of his receivers who gets a few extra yards on the ground before finally being brought down. And we go into the fourth now. It's another Rambler touchdown. This time we will see Mr. Mills cross over that goal line. And this was all Boyne City. It's looking like those are your big three in the Lake Michigan Conference. Grayling, Kalkaska, and Boyne City. And Boyne City wins this one 43-0. The Cadillac Viking Marching Band joining us for week 6 of Hometown Highlights. And the Vikings, they went on the road tonight to play Big North foe Ogama Heights, a game that had a whole lot of people talking about across the country, really. You saw the story earlier in the show about the homecoming court. Not so much about the football game, but you know what? In Hometown Highlights, we give you the highlights. So that's what we're going to show you right now. Nathan Edwards doing double duty in Ogama Heights, getting the highlights and getting the feature story for us tonight. Ogama will hand off to start this one, but the Cadillac D is just too vicious and takes the Ogama player right down. Later on, the Vikings drop back and launch this one down the sideline. It's Jalen Brooks. He's a fast kid, but he can throw the ball as well. Patrick Briggs with the reception, and they'll score big on this long TD run. Ogama, a few plays later now, it's Ben Hartley who finds his receiver Jerome Hunter, and he's hunting for more yardage there for Ogama Heights. Cadillac, though, will drop back, try to make something happen. This ball is unfortunately going to get picked off by the black jerseys, but later on the Vikings would get some vengeance on defense. There they are picking off a pass themselves. Unfortunately, Ogama were the winners in this one. The band, they're still fighting off tears. They win 24-21.
Traverse City St. Francis may be one of the most successful programs in northern Michigan over the past few decades, but would you believe they might be in trouble making the playoffs this year? Only 2-3 at this point. They might need to win out to ensure a spot in the postseason. Traverse City St. Francis quarterback Austin Curry throws to number 82, Matt Siebert, taking the Gladiators from the 31-yard line down to 1st and goal. Next play, it's a handoff to number 15, Daniel Gallagher, for the touchdown. It's now 13-0 with 9 minutes left in the half. Charlevoix would answer within the next minute with a handoff to Tanner Cat for the Raiders' first touchdown of the game. TC St. Francis will fire right back, though, marching the ball right down the field with 4 minutes left in the half, and number 33, Jake Coury, forces his way in for the touchdown. Latest update we have is 20-7. TC St. Francis in the lead. We'll have the final score updated right there, 26-7, St. Francis.
Just in, 26.
Right over to some Ski Valley action, Inland Lakes and Central Lake tonight. Inland Lakes fell behind early in the game but fought back. Here you see Cody Bonilla fighting for the yardage, getting into the end zone. He is pumped, as you see, and so was the sideline. Inland Lakes defense gets a nice couple stops near the end zone, but on 4th and short, Trojans quarterback Kyle Hiltunen goes to the air and gets the touchdown for number 34, William Brockman. Central Lake went on to win this one, 37-14.
Let's stay in the Ski Valley. You know it's a big show, and we have 2 undefeateds as our last highlight. That would be Pickford and Mansalona. And here's Jared Hatfield going to the sideline. He's get a face mask call there, so Pickford's going to go ahead and get the ball with pretty good field position. And there's Hatfield again. There's your end zone cam. He's going to score in the far corner. Ties this one up at 8. But Mansalona, you just can't stop the Iron Men offense, specifically the two-headed monster of Trevor Ackler. Here's part A. Gary is making a big yardage gain there. We're going to shift to part B of their offense. The big fella, Wyatt Durr. He finishes that touchdown off with a nice little dance. Is that the Gangman style dance, Ann? I don't know. 16-8. Mansalona goes on to win 36-8. They're now 6-0. All right, welcome back. Quick Tigers update. They lost to the Twins tonight 4-2, and even more bad news for Tigers fans. The White Sox won. That means the AL Central race is down to just one game, 5 games left overall in the season. But it's all about the Cadillac Viking Marching Band, and I got my friend Chase here. Chase, tell me about band so far. What's been your favorite part of 2012?
Obviously, band camp. It's like when we all get together before our season, and it's a fun time for all of us.
Band camp, yeah, why not? And tell me about the future. We got a few weeks left in the season. Anything special left in store? You guys got some secret songs left to play?
We have our marching band expedition coming up Monday, and that's in Cadillac, and that should be really fun.
All right, hey, Monday, if you're going to be in Cadillac, check it out. Here we go. Let's let the guys give you a little sample. One more time, the Cadillac Viking Marching Band.